Check 1 2, y'all. Big Mike coming at you. Live and direct. Max City Limits Radio Show. What's in the grab bag today? What is in the grab bag today? Let's get a little bit personal, man. Let's get a little bit personal. Just a little bit, man. I've been in the game a long time, man. Big Mike been in the game a long time. And I'll be looking at the demographics of the cats to be stopping by and taking a bite of the ism, man. And for the most part, it's an older crowd, man. And what I really want to do is I want to talk to the young heads, the younger dudes, man, dudes that might be in their 20s and 30s, man. Hopefully, if you're an older cat, you will have learned these lessons by now, man. But yeah, it's bad out there, man. It is bad out there. Like I said, coming up, I mean, I seen it popping off, man. The year 2000, I was just noticing these females was on a paper chase, and they was treating every dude that they met like an ATM, man. Every fella, every dude that these broads met, man, it was just they had their hand out. Gimme, 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 gimme. I was just like, wow, man. And I remember coming up in high school, man, where, yeah, I mean, you actually would like attempt to have discourse with a woman, man, or a female. You would actually talk to her, and she would talk to you, and you would get to know each other. And, you know, some old-fashioned corniness. Man, do we not miss the old-fashioned corniness, man? But, you know, I got out of high school, went to the military, got married, was doing all sorts of wild stuff with chicks, man. And then, like, in the 2000s, everything just turned dark. Almost every chick that I seen, man, every chick that I knew, every chick I was talking to, about the paper, man, paper chasing. And you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, man. As long as she keeps it fair and square, she keeps it even Steven. And what I mean by that, if you're gonna treat me like an ATM, you're gonna treat me like a trick, then you do understand that this street goes both ways. That you will be branded a 304. And that was the issue that I was having, man. I was seeing these chicks, man, come out the box on a brother, man, trying to just disrespect a brother, man, by putting them in the trick bag, but they didn't want to be seen as a 304. I'm just like, oh no, we ain't gonna do that. No. If we gonna go ahead and we gonna label me a trick, then you definitely gonna wear the label of a 304. Oh yeah. No doubt about that, Jack. Yeah. So I embarked on my journey, man. I embarked on my journey to restore balance to the universe, man. That's not to say that there's not females out there that are good, righteous, wholesome women. They do exist, albeit hard to find. They do exist, man. But wow, yeah, it's bad out here, Jack. It's when I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok, man. I'm seeing all of these skillets making all these 60-second videos, man. They ain't got no home training. Yeah, man, their IQs is low. They ridiculous, man. And then you got these dudes out there that's aiding and abetting. Yeah, they aiding and abetting these broads, man. Looking at you, Ace Metaphor. You are a disgusting individual, man. Yes, you are. And let me say something to the fellas right now, man. Who they kind of sore at Ace Metaphor, man. And I ain't really sore at him, man. Just see, I'm always the type of cat where I look at things from a positive perspective. I'm always looking at the silver lining of the cloud, man. I always see the glass as half full instead of half empty. And look, due to the fact you got ace metaphors out there popping and bumping their gums about that silliness that he's selling these broads, man. And these broads is they sucking it up hook, line, and sinker. You know what that tells me? That tells me that these broads are stupid, they have low IQs, and they easy prey. That's what that tells me. Any broad that's going to sit up there and going to listen to Ace Metaphor with that fake, man, that boy is so fake. I'm trying to tell you, man. Big Mike is an excellent judge of character, man. Excellent judge of character, man. Shoot. Yeah, that dude is. Man, I can't believe that these broads is actually listening to this dude, man. You know what I mean? And you really boo-boo the fool if you a dude and you listening to Ace Metaphor, man. Everything that Ace is telling y'all is absolutely the opposite. Everything he's telling you is wrong. Everything, man. Take it from me, who's a class A nerd, class A goofball coming up in school. I tried it his way with all that love and respect and, treat her like a queen. Man, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I didn't come of age, man, until I got out that magic marker. And I set that woman down and I said, get on your knees. Watch me scribble these insults on your face while you go ahead and give me sloppy toppy. That was the only way I got my respect. Shoot, man, I got respect. I got love. I got admiration. Man, the worse I treated them, the best they treated me. Yeah, man, no doubt. And I'm trying to tell you, yeah, it's going to be women out there that's going to tell you, not me, Yeah, yes, you. Yes, you. Uh-huh. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. But let me just say this, man. Let's just go ahead. Let's just talk about the fellas right now, man. Let's talk about the fellas, whether you are an old head or a young head or whatever, man. What I want y'all to understand is, look, man, there ain't nobody that's above another, man. It really ain't, man. No man is above the crew, man. No man is above the crew. What I mean by that is it's all about trade-offs, man. It's all about trade-offs. You might be in the twilight of your life, in the latter years of your life, and you might be coming up aces all of a sudden with the chicks, man. Or you might be getting all your props, man, from chicks from the onset of your life, man, coming up through junior high, high school, and your 20s and 30s. You might be coming up aces then, man. You know what I mean? Some of us bloom and blossom at different points in time in our lives, man. Everybody plays the fool, man. Everybody at some particular point plays the beta. Everybody at some particular point will play the alpha. That's no doubt, man. There's no doubt. There's many a dude who that y'all would consider alpha that played second fiddle to Big Mike. Yeah, man. They played second fiddle to Big Mike, man. Them being a gangster, them being a D-boy, them being violent. It didn't matter, man. Didn't matter. They broad was coming to see me. They broad was coming to see Big Mike. Why? Because I'm a man and I can get stuff done. And they obviously wasn't getting nothing done. So the skillet gonna come see me, man. That's right. She gonna come see me, Jack. Right. I wish I had a story, you know what I mean? Or excuse me, I wish I had $1 for every time. Like I said, I had a chick, man, contact me, and she was clowning her dude because he was broke, and he was trying to find some way to make sure that she could pay her phone bill or pay her light bill, and he was out collecting tin cans. He was out donating blood. He was out gambling and shooting craps and dice. And he was still coming up short with the money. And the chick, she just had enough of it. She's like, look, I'm going to go see a G. I'm going to go see a boss. That's what I'm going to do. But you know what? Hey, Big Mike help don't come for free. Nah, Big Mike help don't come for free, Jack. You got to pay the toll to the troll if you want to play. Yeah, if you want to play with Big Mike, baby, shoot. So, yeah, yo, dude, remember, y'all, I told y'all it's about trade-offs, man. Yeah, he might got the broad. He might go to sleep with the broad every night, and they might snuggle and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. And I mean, if you jealous of that, then it is what it is. Big Mike was never jealous of that. I had that. I had that in spades. I've had girlfriends. Matter of fact, when I was doing my most prolific womanizer, I was married, man. So I don't give two, man. Keep it clean, Mac. Keep it clean. I don't care about none of that. You know, you can snuggle with your boo, man. Snuggle with your boo, like I told you. Trade-offs. Like me and Tony tell you. Yeah, when you dealing with these broads, man, you dealing with taxation. If you on the trick train, if you power tricking, you getting taxed up front. If you so-called in a loving relationship with the skillet, you getting taxed on the back end, man. Yeah, you got to do the holidays. You got to do the periods. You got to deal with the attitude. You got to deal with the nag. I ain't dealing with none of that. You show up at my door looking good, smelling nice and clean, smelling like Febreze. Yeah. And me and you, we gonna have fun. We gonna kick it for a couple hours. And then when I'm tired of you, and when you tired of me, you go home to your alpha. That's what you do. Go home to your alpha. Yeah, and I'll see you next week. That's right. Straight offs here, man. Shoot. Man, oh man, it's much cheaper. It's much cheaper to trick, dog, for real. You out there collecting tin cans, and donating blood. You out there robbing dudes, man, to try and subsidize your lifestyle with this chick, man. Yeah, man, that's one thing that I learned in this game, man. Look, you never get out of paying, man. You never get out of paying, dog. You don't. The worm always turns, and every dog got his day. Shoot. And once again, it's about trade-offs, y'all. It's about trade-offs. You want to be taxed on the front end, or you want to be taxed on the back end? So my main thing is this, man. You know, if you a new listener, if you an old head or whatever, do not despair. Do not envy the next man because he so-called got the broad, man. Because the female seems to be enamored with him. Don't do that, man. Don't look. You getting off easy, man. You let him kick it with that broad, man. Because they both, they both ankle monitors, man. They both ball and chains on each other's ankle, man. The last thing you need is a skillet that's hindering your progress in life. Like me and Tony tell y'all, man, these skillets is for entertainment purposes only, man. Now, understand that stranger things have happened. You can't actually find a good chick out there, man. You can find one. Tony found one. I found one. You know, even though some of y'all may argue that the one that, see, I got two. I got one from a bygone era from the 80s and the 90s, my original wife. Then I got my other wife, man, Hydra, who I met in the game. And cats always tell you, you know, you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. I don't believe that. Not in the least. I come from a very long line of hustlers and players, man. And a lot of the hustlers and the players in the family settled down with what some of y'all would consider 304s, man. And they good chicks, man. They good chicks. They solid chicks. They battle tested, bruh. No doubt. That's what you need, man. You need you a chick that's battle tested, battle hardened, man. And man, if only my baby Hydra, man, if she a little too battle tested, man. You know what I mean? I mean, she has insinuated many a day that she want to live with me and she want to be, but I can't. No, I can't. Man. Her lifestyle is too topsy turvy, man. Too topsy turvy. Just too much bad luck, too much craziness, too much insanity, too many people getting hurt, maimed, or killed around her. No. She's a bad luck magnet, dog, for real. You know, right about now, I am scheduled to move up out of this house with my grandmama, man. You know, my uncle, he gonna go ahead and take my grandmama in, and he gonna sell this house, man. And Hydra is like, you can come stay with me. You can come stay with no, hell no. I ain't come stay with you. Because if I come stay with you, I'm gonna end up killing somebody. Cause she be having all sorts of riffraff coming in and out of her spot, man. Yeah, man. You can take the chick out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the chick, man. She a good chick, but she always into something, man. She always got satellite Negroes doing stupid stuff, man. Whether it be male or female, it's just in her blood. She can't stop partaking in the shenanigans out there in them streets, man. And she would be perfect if she could just stop that. If she could just stop, and I'm not gonna try and stop her. We're gonna keep it just the way it is. We're gonna keep it the way it's always been. You're gonna come on over, you're gonna do what you do, and then you can just go home. Cause I'm not tolerating that nonsense that you own. Nope, ain't gonna do it, man. But fellas, look, don't be jealous of the next man. Everybody gets their turn to burn, man. I need y'all to listen to this, man. I implore y'all, man. Please do not be jealous of the next man, dog. For real. I've seen so-called alphas and so-called gangsters and so-called dudes that you shouldn't even be playing with. I haven't seen them break down, cry over the phone over they broad, man, over they 304. Because she ain't loyal, she ain't faithful, she out there creeping. He mad about it. And the only thing I'm telling him, you know, I'm like, hey man, don't be mad at me. Look, it's because of you I'm able to do what I do. What that mean? What you mean what that mean? Due to the fact that you refuse to be a man and take care of this broad the way she needs to be taken care of, why you think she over here, man? Why you think she over here doing what she do, man? Yeah, boy. A lot of them can't handle that, man. A lot of them really get bent out of shape and get angry and get mad. Don't be talking about her like that. I will come see you. I'm gonna come see. Well, look, man. Look, it is what it is. I know you know where I stay. I know you know where I stay. But just understand when you show up, you ain't leaving the same way you showed up. Trust and believe that. So play stupid games, win stupid prizes if you want to, Jack. All I can tell you, man, is look, do yourself a solid, man, and just recognize what it is, man. You deficient as a man. You ain't taking care of the broad, man. And she gonna go ahead and find somebody that will take care of her, man. Well, then why don't she just call it off? Because she likes the D. It's obvious. She care about you. She like the D, but she like to eat too. Yeah, she like to eat. She like power. She like to bathe. She gotta have water. And obviously you ain't doing that. That's where I come in. So it's like, hey man, you should consider me one of the family. Just like my man Cuddy said on Dead Presidents. You ever find yourself in a bit of a jam, in a bit of a bind? Come to me. I'll front you. I'll front you. And I meant that shit. I'm like, man, I'll front you, man. It's all good. I don't take it personal, man. Yeah, I don't take this personal. It is what it is, Jack. And another thing, fellas, check this out, man. I got to pay attention to the self. You got to pay attention to the inner self, man. What I mean by that is I remember in the early 2000s, man, and I was watching Hookers at the Point and Pimps Up, Hoes Down, right? And I was just thoroughly fascinated. I was enamored with the whole pimp culture, the whole pimp lifestyle, man. I was like, man, I want to be a pimp. I want to be a pimp. I want to be pimping. You know what I mean? Man, I was obsessed. You know what I mean? So I started out actually trying to pimp, man. I actually was doing that for a while, man. You know what I mean? And I waffled back and forth between the pimping and the porn and the pimping. And I pretty much figured out that the pimping really wasn't for me. I mean, you got to really have ice in your veins, man. You really got to have a heart that's stone cold, man, when you're dealing with these broads. And, you know, I really never had that, but I was trying my best. I was fronting like I did, man. I was always trying to come off like I was hard. Like, yeah, I'm a pimp. I'm pimping. You know. And it just never really came off right, man. The chicks really wasn't buying it, man. As a matter of fact, what was actually happening was the exact opposite. You know what I mean? A lot of females didn't really take me serious. Not in the least, man. They would be like, they would be laughing at me, man. They would be laughing and giggling, and you know, I would like put their mind at ease, and I mean, they just felt real comfortable around me, man. You know, I remember vividly, man. If any of y'all know the website, man, there's this one chick, man. She just used to think I was hilarious, man. White chick named Medusa. Every time I was around homegirl, man, she was always screaming and cracking up, laughing, just laughing, like, you're so funny. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm going to put my goon hand down on her. I'm going to show her that I ain't to be trifled with it. I'm not no funny guy. I'm not no funny dude. And I'm like, what you laughing at? What you find so funny? Ain't nothing funny. And even when I was trying to be hardcore, I was trying to be pimpish, but still coming off funny. She's steady laughing, man. She's like, I'm sorry. You're just so funny. You remind me of Cedric the Entertainer. Man, that broad used to get me twisted, man. She used to make me so mad because I want to be a pimp. I want to be serious. You know what I mean? And so, like, when I be having conversations with my boy Tony, man, when he be hitting me up and he be talking about how him and his wife be having conversations about some of the subject matter, and how baby sis Nicole, shout out to baby sis Nicole. Yeah, she finds me to be quite hilarious in my commentary on things, man. So that ain't the first time I done heard that, man. Each time I so-called try to be serious or try and be ice cold or whatever, it don't come out, it don't come off that way, man. The chicks be crying, they be laughing, they be thinking, oh, Mike, you are so funny, Mike. You're so funny. And so, yeah, man, for the longest, man, for like 2 or 3 years, I was trying to come off like a pimp. I'm pimping. I'm a pimp. You know what I mean? Instead of just listening to my inner self, my inner core, and watching how the females are reacting. And I was just like, finally it hit me like, you're doing this all wrong, Jack. Once again, it's got to be in you and not on you. Yeah, and a lot of y'all not paying attention to how people see you. And yeah, it was just like, you don't need to be trying to come off as no pimp, man. You don't need to be trying to come off as no authoritarian figure. What you need to be doing, man, you need to be capitalizing off that schoolboy charm. That's what you need to be doing. Yeah, man, you need to be this. You need to be knocking them out the box with that comfort level, man, at that comfort zone that most dudes can't bring to the table. But for whatever reason, when a lot of these chicks get around you, oh yeah, Mike just puts me at ease. Mike makes me laugh. Mike makes me feel comfortable. Whenever I'm around Mike, everything is all right. He takes care of business. Yeah, that's what I should have been playing up the whole time, man. So finally I got hip, finally I got wise, and I was just like, that's what you needs to do, man. You need to make sure what me and Tony always tell y'all, man, y'all need to hone whatever attributes you have. Razor sharp, man, razor precision, man, is what y'all need to do, man. Stop trying to be like other people. Stop trying to be a pimp. Stop trying to be a Mac. If you ain't no pimp, you ain't no Mac. Whatever the female seeing you, whatever light that the female seeing you, yeah, you need to nurture that, man. I'm not saying don't shore up any of your weaknesses or your deficiencies. Yeah, work on them too. But man, don't neglect your strengths, brothers. Do not neglect your strengths, man. Because if there's anyone that can basically tell you that if you can believe it, you can achieve it, man. You can flank these other dudes out here, man, that you think got it going on. And you can do it with your own game. You can do it with your own attributes. You can do it with your own strengths. And you can exploit their weaknesses, man. Yeah, man, everybody's got strengths and everybody's got weaknesses, man. That's what y'all needs to do, man. Oh, you're funny. Your mom, you're Cedric the Entertainer. I used to hate to hear that. I'm trying to tell you, but I want to be a pimp. I want to be pimping. No, you ain't no pimp. Stop it. And it is what it is, man. Once I got in my mind that you ain't no pimp, man. But you can get your Mac on, you can get your groove on with a different set of rules. You can dominate and you can get your funky off, but you're just going to have to do it your way. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to do it your way. Man. And ever since that day, man, like I said, I don't have any, man, I don't envy no man walking this earth, man. I really don't, man. Because I know I've been around the track, man. And these 304s, they ain't loyal, man. They not loyal, man. Oh, shoot. And that is 304s. I'm not talking about the queens, man. You got some queens out there. You got some good sisters out there, man. I'll keep saying that till I'm blue in the face. It just really takes the right kind of dude to bring the queen out of a woman, man. I'm thoroughly convinced of that. And it's crazy. It's like Hydra be trying to bring her little funky friends over here, man. And I be telling her, like, don't be bringing those snapdragons over here, man. You know me. I'm allergic to snapdragons. I am not. I repeat, I am not entertaining no unruly snapdragon, because man, that's all she keep around her is snapdragons, man. The past couple of chicks she done brought over here, man, they was pretty decent, man. They was good chicks, man. And they was fly too. They was fly, boy. I was thinking about going ahead and introducing them to the flock, man. I was thinking about that. I don't know, man. Shoot, I mean, I'm pretty much satisfied with the women I got now, man. But it's always good to have options, man. It's always good to have options. And yeah, Hydra, she be wanting to introduce these females to me, man. I mean, she be low key getting off, man, bringing Daddy fresh meat, boy. She know what I like. She know what I likes to do. Yeah, man, it's all good. But anyway, we're gonna cut this short, man. Big Mike coming at you live and direct. Maxi Limits Radio Show. Just wanted to come on here and give y'all a pep talk right quick, man. This is a real quickie because each time I get on YouTube and I be listening to these goobers, man, talk, and it's crazy, man, how all these dudes, man, they get a following, man. They get dudes to follow them, and they don't know half the stuff that I know. They don't know half the stuff that I know, man. Put my resume against anybody out there, man. Anybody. So-called dating coaches and gurus and pimps. And, man, I'm trying to tell you, my knowledge is extensive. Yeah, you can't never go wrong listening to Big Mike, man. Can't never go wrong. So, Big Mike coming at you live and direct, Maxi Limits Radio Show. Still trying to understand why the real don't never get no play, and the fakest dudes out there in the universe, for whatever reason, yeah, YouTube, man, will go ahead and promote them ad nauseum. Yeah, YouTube is crazy, man. The real gets no play. Well, anyway, Big Mike coming at you live and direct, Maxi Limits Radio Show. We out.